Yo, what up? What up? Welcome in. What's up? What's up? Give me one quick second. Fish with Jonas said, I'm excited to see what's inside. Yeah, man, me too. I was really excited to open it up earlier. Kind of was like, man, maybe I should have, but it's okay. I went and had some lunch, relaxed for a little bit, posted a short. Um, so yeah, no big deal. I'll just probably unbox it now. And I'll give it a minute, let some people join, hopefully. Um, but yeah. It's around that time. People should be off work, off school, off everything. I saw the short. Nice, man. I hope you enjoyed it. It was good. Thanks, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Hey, thank you, man. Trying to see if I can fix this. Where's Bentley? He's actually hanging with his mom right now. He's in the other room. All the emojis. That's awesome. I love seeing that, man. That makes me smile. We're definitely gonna open it up though in this live. That's how I'm feeling. I'm excited too. It's like literally like $500 worth of stuff. It's full to the brim. It's gonna be fun. What up, Fish? What up, Alan? Glad to see you in here, man. Glad to have y'all. Thank you guys for joining as always. Yo, Noah Kim, hello. How's it going? Welcome in. Fisher Jonas, you might have to clean some lures to get some people. I know, man. That's what everybody loves, the lure cleaning stuff. I have that, but I'm saving it for a different video. I wanna do an unboxing for you guys right now. I think y'all are really gonna enjoy this stuff. Honestly, there's some really cool, unique baits in here. Like I would not have partnered with this company if I didn't feel like there was like something really cool to show you guys, and if they weren't actually making stuff that was really effective, but they are, in my opinion. I mean, I've fished their stuff before on the channel. I've thrown their buzz bait around. I've caught tanks with it. It works amazing. I still have it. Um, like it says tournament ready tackle, and they mean it. If you've ever fished with Gamakatsus, that's what pretty much everything is made out of. Alan Morris said, I'm feeling a bit better. Nice. I'm glad to hear, guys. I hope y'all are all having an amazing weekend overall and a great Saturday. It's a pretty good day today. The box. Yep, we're opening the box today for sure. Here soon. I'm just giving a few more minutes so we can kind of get a crowd in here, and also I'm just setting everything up, making sure we got everything pretty much prepared for us to open it up. Let me gotta grab the knife again, see where I put it. Oh, here it is. Go ahead and set that there. Yo, share the stream. We need, yes, please, guys. If y'all can, hit that like button, share the stream. That does help. If you can just send it out to some people, that does help us reach out to some more people. But regardless, guys, I'm gonna open this box for y'all here tonight, anyways. Have I opened it yet? No, I have not opened it yet. I just know like what they have because of their website. You guys can check them out. If y'all just go to 3brothersbaits.com or 3BB or just Google them, they have some really cool stuff, guys. So yeah, I mean, you might find something that you might like, or you might just have fun checking out their website. But there's a lot of cool stuff. All right, guys. Noah Kim, dang, you have a lot of self-control. Well, guys, if y'all remember, I filmed the $10,000 unboxing, and that took some crazy self-control. Alan Morris, everyone's MIA. Man, it's no big deal. I think more people will join here as we start opening the box and showing off some of the, like, really cool-looking lures. Here, I don't know. I know Jonas saw these, but I don't know if you guys saw them. These right here. These are the Gilly Grubs that they offer, and I mean, I think these are amazing looking baits. The colors on them as well. This right here is called Sungill, and pretty much one side has like gold fleck, the other side has blue fleck, and it's like clear. I can't even explain it, dude, but it really does look nice. And then they got some other colors, of course. This is like peanut butter and jelly. What else we got? This one's green pumpkin. And then this one is kiwi skin, which is probably my favorite color of the bunch. Yeah, Noah, Alan Morris, nice, thank you. Noah Kim, those baits actually look fire, especially for the upcoming spawn. I totally agree. That's exactly what I told, that's exactly what I told one of the owners of Three Brothers Baits when I was talking to him. Is like, man, I'm gonna throw these on bed. This literally looks like some sort of a bluegill. Care to share some with me? Yeah, man. I might have to do a giveaway with some of this, honestly. Wait, those baits actually look fine. Yeah, dude, definitely. Green pumpkin. Yeah, green pumpkin does look great, dude. And honestly, check this out. Like, so like here's this one right here is their PB&J color. It's almost like green pumpkin. And it's got like these hues of purple that just go through it. It's not necessarily like, I don't know, it's like glitter. I can't even explain, but then like here's like a Berkeley Gilly. If you guys are familiar with a Berkeley Gilly, it's kind of like very similar profiles, right? So if you wanted something that represents a bluegill, then this really does, I mean, fit the description. If I was to pull one of these green pumpkin ones out, check this out. Yeah, the Gilly is a great bed bait, Jonas. This right here, amazing, but oh shoot, look at that. That's almost the exact same profile. I love that. And so you could literally just fill this up with all sorts of different scents and stuff like that. If you wanted to layer in bait fuel, if you wanted to throw some Spike It on there, pretty much anything. And those grooves really help it hold any sort of an aftermarket scent that you might have, or smelly jelly, bang, whatever the crap you like to put on there. And you see how much salt is in it? That's a good question. I really don't know. I might have a little tank. I might have like a little fish tank I could go get and fill it up, and then maybe I could rig some stuff up and we could throw them in there. But I want to do the unboxing first. It has the fluorescent shine of the bluegill scales. Yeah, I kind of like them, man. I really like their baits, dude. And it just, I mean, I was messing around with this one, rigging it up. You could vertically rig it on a chatterbait, and that tail, it has so much action. Like there's a lot of uses to that. You could put it on a chatterbait, you could put it on a spinnerbait, you could put it on a shaky head, you could Texas rig it and flip and pitch it around. You could probably put it on like a heavy cover drop shot rig, like a Bubba shot or a power shot. You could put this on maybe even a Carolina rig. I've never done it before, but I'm sure you could. Hey, free lures are the best lures. Yeah, man, I can't complain. I mean, like, quick little backstory. The way it actually happened was my first sponsor, Stick Jacket, actually ended up inviting me to the Pittman Creek Wholesale Trade Show. So big shout out to them for that. And right next to them was the Three Brothers Baits. I got to spend some time in all of the booths, but whenever I kind of hit their booth, I just really related to them. I felt like, I grew up fishing with some of my buddies here in a really small town. That's kind of my whole upbringing. And we used to have a blast, and we were just like brothers, just going out fishing, having a good time. So when I met them, I felt that energy, and I was just like, these are really kind guys that I could relate to, and they're also fishermen, like themselves. It's Will, Jack, and John, and all three of them are fishermen. They all three, I believe, tournament fish, and they all use this stuff. Like every single one of them goes out tournament fishing or just normal fishing with their baits. They really are fishermen themselves. So it's a good feeling knowing that you're working with other fishermen, and they're a small family owned company as well. They are getting big though. You can find this stuff on Tackle Warehouse, Dick's Sporting Goods. What's another one? Fish USA. I'm sure we've all heard of Dick's Sporting Goods and Tackle Warehouse though. You can literally find Three Brothers Baits on there. So if you want, you can check out their website, but you can also go to those places and find some of their fishing gear and slay the heck out of them, man, because they catch some tanks, guys. You liking the bluegill colors? Yeah, they're pretty sweet, man. I like this one right here. I'll take it out of the package and show y'all the one I was talking about in the beginning. This one. That looks awesome. Check that out. It would be perfect, like a downsized little bluegill chatterbait trailer, spinnerbait trailer. I don't know. I like that. And they all come pretty greased up. They smell good too. It's not like a stinky kind of an oil. I don't know exactly what it is. Could be like worm oil, crawfish oil, something like that. When you get more sponsors, you should make a shirt with their logos on it. Yeah, that would be, I mean, that's kind of the plan. I do plan on tournament fishing. I do plan on tournament fishing and wearing some logos and stuff like that on a jersey. So you guys make sure y'all are staying tuned in the next probably this season or next season. I'll be jumping on some circuits or jumping on some tournaments and stuff like that, getting involved with tournament fishing, getting on the tournament scene, hopefully doing some like big bass stuff, and just trying to get myself more involved in the fishing community, get out there more. Could I fish them weightless? Probably. That's a good question. Like they do feel weighted. Okay, you know what? That's a great question, Noah. Let's grab the scale. I've got my fishing scale over here, and we'll throw it on there and see if we can. If it weighs, I mean, if it weighs over like, let's say, I don't know. What do y'all think is a good weight? 3/16, quarter ounce for a weightless? Does anyone know what a stick bait like a Senko normally weighs exactly? Let's check it out. But yeah, man, they're really cool guys. They sent me all of this stuff straight up because they just really liked me. And like I said, when we met at the booth and stuff, our energies just connected. And like, I don't know, we could just relate to each other, just young guys who love bass fishing. That's all you need right there. All right, let's open this up. Get this turned. Oh, the batteries are low. Try and put as much as I can there. It's reading, oh wow, it's reading 11.5 grams. So literally this itself alone weighs almost half an ounce. You could definitely rig this weightless, I think. Is that reading correctly? Yeah, 11.5. I'll try and like tuck the tail there so it's all the weights on it. Yeah, 11.62. 11.62. So this right here alone almost weighs a half ounce with a hook. And I mean, also your fluorocarbon line is going to help it sink a little bit too. I feel like you definitely could go weightless. That was a great question. If anybody has any more questions like that, whenever we start unboxing this thing right here, feel free to let me know. Also, please make sure to hit the like button and share out the stream. That really does help us reach a wider audience, and it'd be cool to at least have like 10 or so viewers, and we could unbox this thing. But either way, I'm going to open it up tonight at some point. It's also only 5:49 where I'm at, so there could be some more people still kind of like getting off of work and school and still kind of waiting to tune in. So just give them a minute if that's the case. But if anything, I'll probably unbox it at like 6:30, if that. Are there pink lures they make? Yeah, definitely, man. I'm about to show you some crazy ones in here that are going to blow your mind. I think, like, I know they make a bunch. I don't know exactly how many, but I know that they got a bunch of colors that they include pink in, at least from what I can remember from the website and from what I can remember from the Pittman Creek Wholesale Trade Show, which that was awesome. I got to see a lot of the stuff in person. I got to see a lot of the stuff like tank footage and stuff. They were rigging these guys. Oh, you could probably throw this on a Ned head too. I didn't even think about that, like a large Ned rig or something, but or maybe one of those EWG Ned heads, which they also offer on their website. It's like a micro EWG Ned head. It's really, really cool. Hopefully I got some in the box to show you guys. But yeah, I'm really excited to open this. I think there's going to be a lot of cool stuff. Can we get a quick tour of the Bass Lab? Yeah, sure. Not a problem, Jonas. Great question, man. So it is a mess. Please don't judge me right now. But I'm going to keep the scale out. I usually keep it in there. I'm going to keep the scale out so we can weigh everything. But as of right now, this is the Bass Lab. It literally doesn't look like I've put a dent in anything. I've tried, but it doesn't really happen. But a lot of the stuff I'm also wanting to do some lure reviews and stuff like that for you guys. Just got my Discord open. Got some stuff you guys might recognize as Bandito bugs there. Some more Bandito bugs. Those are the ones we made with the microwave, all that. There's some baits there that I found. I'm going to show y'all in a short video that I actually picked them up. Some stuff I got to clean in there. Plano boxes. Some more extra stuff. The box itself, of course. And then this is all like camping stuff. There's some Mountain Dews. As you can tell, I love my Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I keep a 12-pack in here, but extra coolers just in case. Basketballs, because I love playing basketball. Some studio equipment that I'm about to put up here soon. Foams, life jacket, Coleman cooker. It's just camping stuff, pretty much all here. Some fishing rods that I had out that I was fishing with and that I'm going to go out fishing with. What else is in here? Some more fishing gear just literally all over the desk that I typically go out fishing with often, so I grab and go with those. Also, there's, oh, hold up, my bad, you guys are saying stuff. I found me some Strike King stick baits in Sweet Tater Pie color. Have you heard of that? Yeah, I have. They're pretty cool. My Walmarts typically have them. I don't know, they haven't really had them lately though. I guess they sold out or something, but I've seen them before. They're really cool. It's almost got like an orangish, kind of like a, I don't even know how to explain. It's like swirl. It's like an orange swirl with like a darker, like a brownish green pumpkin kind of thing. It's cool. Noah Kim, wait, your setup is actually so organized. Yeah, I'm kind of a nerd about it, but to be honest with you guys, the one thing if I could teach y'all is organization is efficiency. Like, I know it looks insane, but there's a method to the madness, and I know where every single thing is. I know what I need, when I need it, when it's time to go. I highly suggest you guys get organized if you aren't already. Alan, that sounds good. Yeah, it is pretty cool. That's crazy. Yeah, there's nuts. Pie or lure, both. Sweet potato pie is pretty good, guys. Fire on the camo. Yep, I love that one. This is a really cool one, guys. So I don't know if y'all remember, but whenever we did the live stream where we were restoring and cleaning fishing lures, and I was like showing all that stuff that we got from the gentleman, this right here came in it. And I did some research. This bag comes like you get this bag if you're a tournament angler. So he was a tournament angler. He used to fish BASS. I don't know if he was a co-angler or if he was a main angler, but I put some stuff in here like lip grips, Shimano scale, and just there's space in there for some planos. I'm actually a fan of that bag. I can't wait to go out and do some fishing with it. But yeah, we just got all of our stuff in here, which this is all Berkeley stuff. This is all other stuff, and I should probably do a video on everything. There's more stuff there that I need to get into and make some videos for you guys. Below there is some lure making stuff. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, I am ready for the tourneys, definitely, man. I'm ready for them, but I need to save up some money. So, to be honest, I spend a lot of money on this channel to, just make cool content for you guys. Make stuff that most people aren't making, right? Like, I don't know, I personally don't know of any other fishing YouTubers that's making as many unboxings as I am at the rate that I'm making them at the expense. Like, they're like $1,000 unboxings, $700 unboxings, $500 unboxings. So it's kind of difficult, of course, but I see great things for this channel. I know that we're probably gonna just keep on growing, and we're definitely gonna keep on our plan and steady course of, just making really unique content. So that's the plan. Shells and Hooks Outdoors, yo, what's good? Welcome in, man. That is awesome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. But yeah, like I said, just trying to work on saving some money to try and be able to afford tournaments because it's expensive. The gas fees, the tournament fees, entry fees, living expense, obviously, like paying for your food and stuff on the road. And yeah, it would just be a lot. So I know that we're going to probably have to continue growing the channel for a little bit more before we can actually get to that point. But don't worry, guys, I have done some research into that. And as you guys can tell, I'm pretty organized for it in terms of gear. So Alan Morris, your channel rocks, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, best fishing channel for real, bro. Thank you guys so much. I work really hard on it, and I mean, I work really hard on it because I want y'all to have some good quality content to watch. I remember back in the day growing up, I just had like a bunch of fishing YouTubers to watch, and they all used to make like classic content. A lot of the Guggen guys, like, dude, they would make some really cool looking content that kind of gave you this old school vibe or this feel of like going out and fishing with your buddies. It like makes you reminisce on the good times kind of thing. So that's the goal, is I'm trying to make good content that makes you feel like it's just an original classic, uniquely made video. It's not something that's just repeatedly made over and over. But I do plan on doing some cool challenge videos and stuff that I've seen other people do as well. So, it's cool to be inspired by other people, and it's also cool to create something that's your own. But thank you guys for joining in, man. As always, make sure y'all hitting that like button. We just had like 7 people in here for a split second. If they'd hang out in here, if we could just get like 7 people, 10 people to hang out in here, I'd probably unbox this thing, but I might just unbox it for you guys. I need some water. Alrighty. Hang out, people. We are the real one. We're true anglers. Facts. It's all good. To be honest with y'all, I feel like I don't really, per se, get the props or the flowers that I always deserve or like the credit. But I think that one day it'll happen, and it's slowly happening, and people are going to start catching on. So at least you guys can say that y'all were the smart ones that, caught on early. I don't know. But all I know is I'm going to keep making sure I put out good content for y'all, stuff that y'all can watch and enjoy, and just make sure that I'm consistent with it, because I know I've been away for at least the past week or two, but I plan on getting right back on course with being consistent with the content. Make sure y'all are tapping that like button, throwing the emojis up, and sharing the live stream as well. That helps us reach a wider audience. I don't know if you're like you tap on the screen. Is that a thing to tap on the screen? If it is, tap 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 on the screen. I don't know. I don't know if that is a thing. Real fans. Nobody ever gets what they deserve. Sweet, my dude. Welcome in, Guildmaster. Welcome in, guys. Glad to have y'all here. It's the classics, the OGs. We're definitely going to open this box. Literally, I'm thinking in like a minute, I'm going to start unboxing this thing. What in the world? Why did it hold that for review? I cleared that. Don't worry. Don't worry, Alan. You can post all the emojis you want. Hunting and fishing, I got you, bro. I know what you're trying to throw up. I wish I made more videos because now I can't get paid for YouTube. Well, you can. You just got to work. Like, you just got to work your butt off, man. I'm not going to lie. People think it's free money. It's not. If it was, everyone would be doing it. It takes a lot of work, especially if you're doing it alone. Like, personally, I can't speak for everyone else. I don't have a camera person. I don't have an editor. I don't have anybody that, like, makes my content for me or anything like that. I write down all my ideas. I record them all myself. I edit them, and I post everything myself. So it can be a lot of work. It really can. And I know, like, I've seen you guys make some content and post. I've seen y'all's videos and stuff. Like, I know it takes time. It takes hard work. I know you guys already know that because y'all have made stuff before. So yeah, it's just hard work, guys. I believe in everybody, though. Everybody has the potential to do it. I almost put my scale up like a fool. Yeah, I need to find a better camera. Me too, man. I'm saving up for a camera, saving up for the tournament scene. Got the charger. All right. I'm getting kind of like antsy. I'm feeling like I need to open this box up or something. I could just start up kind of going slow. I don't know. What do you guys think? I can try doing a poll. One man show, bro. Heck yeah, man. Just working my butt off. The key here, guys, is to love bass fishing. You gotta love it. Like, I just enjoy doing it, so it's fun for me to make videos for you guys. Although it does take a lot of time, I like doing it. Open it up. Yeah, I need to find a better camera. Open it up. Okay, how about this? I'll start one of these polls. Oh, wait, no, this is on my community? Oh, never mind. I thought it was like a live poll. All right, let me know, guys, in the chat. Should I open it up? Jonas says open it up. Anybody else agree? Should we open it up? Let me know, guys. Poll first. No, I thought it would poll to the live stream, but it polls to my whole community. So I'm not gonna poll to the whole community right now. It's okay. Open. I feel like it would be cool if I just started unboxing this thing. Could have some fun with it. In 1 minute, we'll be live streaming for 30 minutes. I feel like once I've been live for 30 minutes, I've been fair in waiting for people to join. We need some hype music. Yeah, I just don't want to get copyrighted. Wouldn't be a bad idea, though. I mean, technically, I can play my producer's music. I can't get copyrighted there, but it's not necessarily hype music. That's more like music, like rap music. I love bass fishing, but I don't really live near any strong bass lakes. I still fish for bass, though. That's awesome. Hey, Noah, actually, what do you fish for? Like, what's strong in your lakes? Is there like, is it white bass? Is it crappie, catfish? I know some lakes that are like that around me as well. Some of the lakes that I like, the one closest to me is predominantly good for like gar. It's like, what the heck? But it's because the Trinity River feeds into it. Alan Morris says, wait a bit, Jonas. Okay. One wait, one open. We can wait a little bit. Still, music is music. Yeah, that's true. Can bump something. Hybrid stripers. Yeah, that tends to do it too. I know hybrid stripers do tend to be kind of species that can take over for sure. Yeah, they are fun. They put up a fight. Guys, please make sure y'all are sharing the live stream to somebody that you know that fishes. You could be like, hey, this guy is about to do a live stream on some fishing gear. He's going to open up a whole bunch of cool stuff if you want to check it out. We're hanging out and we're all talking, having a good time. It's a safe space for any fisherman or non-fisherman that wants to learn, or fisherwoman. I don't judge. I just saw that like the collegiate or uh like the high school tournament team got whooped by some girls or something like that. I was like, what the heck? That's awesome. Good for them. Never caught one. What? Oh man, you got to. But you're more from up north, aren't you, Jonas? I'm actually from California and I live more urban, so most of my lakes have bass, bluegill, carp, catfish, and maybe trout if they stock it. Yeah, I mean that does seem to be a popular theme in urban areas. I've got places like that here in Texas. I know that it can tend to be like that, but yeah, no, I hear you. We don't have them here. Yeah, I figured. Caught a 9.2 pounder a couple years back on 8 pound high. Yeah, that they put up a fight, man. It can be a lot of fun. You catch them in weird ways too sometimes. I've caught some on a wacky rig, and it's like, what the heck? Like, did I really just catch that? But then again, I've caught drum on wacky rigs, so. Anyways, guys, y'all think I should open it? Is it time to open it? I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm ready. I'm getting antsy. Make sure y'all hit that like if y'all want me to open it. Share the live stream if y'all can to anybody that you know that would want to tune in. We're hanging out. Tons of hybrid in Oklahoma. Facts, man. What's your favorite lake to fish, Alan? No, I'm in Miss. Okay, that's right. Well, I think technically you're a little bit more north than me, but still, I think Mississippi has. There's got to be some lakes that has them. I don't know. I gotta go to the California Delta sometimes. Heard it's a pretty good bass fishery. Yeah, that's true. Uh, I mean, the California Delta can be really good. It's full of a ton of bass. Uh, Gotta weed through the small ones to find the big ones, basically. Alan Morris says open. Guys, you guys think I should open it? Is it about time? Is it about that time? I can go through it pretty slowly and we can just talk about everything. I don't necessarily have to like rush the unboxing. We have a bunch. Probably you follow or Texoma. Yeah, that's true. Which honestly, I need to go fish Texoma. It's not that far from me either. Yeah, open. All right, everybody's on the open page. All right, cool. All right, let's do it. Hopefully everybody's liked and shared the live stream. We're gonna open it. Oh well, hopefully some more people hop in here. But if not, at least you guys will get to see the live unboxing, and I'll probably end up doing a full video anyways. So. Gotta be careful. I don't want to cut into my fishing gear here. There we go. All right. This is gonna be exciting. All right, let's see how I can show this off for you guys the best way possible. Should I keep it a mystery and pull stuff out, or do I just take y'all aerial view and we just record from up top? How are y'all feeling? One at a time. Okay, I got you. That's fair. Mystery. Okay, all right. I like it, guys. All right. So, I guess first up, we can kind of start small from what I can see. Right on top, we got just some of these Three Brothers Baits little marine key fobs, which are a nice accessory if you're out on the water, obviously, and you're on a boat and you got a truck or something and you got your keys. You got to get your boat or your truck to, get home, obviously. So having something like this can save your butt if you're out on the water. Obviously, got to have something like that, guys. Safety is the #1 priority. And then let's move on up. Let's move on up to some. Let's go ahead and go to. We'll do. We got some soft plastics here that I see. I'll go with another accessory, and then we'll start jumping into the fishing stuff. This right here. This is pretty cool. This is called Three Brothers Baits Crawdust, or 3BB Crawdust. And literally, if you look at it, there are crushed pieces of crawfish shells in this. Like, it's literally powdered crawfish. And this stuff works like a charm, guys. I've seen some videos on it already. I've smelled it. It literally smells crazy. And my dog, for some reason, Bentley, guys, literally keeps trying to sniff and lick it. So if my dog's trying to eat it, then obviously I think a bass or some other species of fish would for sure. But it's really cool. It's basically an all-natural powder. It's completely safe around any pets or around household. And you just dust it onto your jigs and stuff. Look, it's even in like a seasoning container, which I think is funny. Obviously, don't ingest it. But here, let's read the directions real quick. Shake liberal amounts of crawdust in soft plastic bait storage container/bag. The longer you marinate, the stronger the scent. And this stuff's good to go fresh out the package. So because it is a powder and because it's literally like straight crawfish, you literally can dust this on your stuff and it's immediately good to go. You don't have to let it sit. It's just if you do, then that scent kind of musks up and really soaks into the bait. So it's really cool stuff to use, and obviously I like that it's all natural. It's really safe. Again, don't go eating it, but if my dog ends up accidentally like licking my soft plastic or something, or if somehow I spill some of it, it's not as big of a worry. Really cool to have. Oh, and again, you could throw this on a jig and it'll help the skirt flare out. So that's a really good thing to note as well about it. Yeah, yeah, Jonas, that'll be good for a jig. Yeah, I completely agree. That's exactly what I meant. And another thing is, like, I know a lot of people like to they like to powder their frog tail or their frog skirt leg material, so that way they don't like gunk up and kink up together. But they use like baby powder. But instead of doing that, you could throw some crawdust on there and add the little bit of extra scent. So maybe whenever a fish blows up on it, it can hold the frog. It'll hold the frog on, or it'll hold on to the frog just a little bit longer for you to get a hook set. So that's another bonus. You could kind of dip your frog tail legs in there. Sometimes they got like a single tail or whatever the case may be. It's just really useful to have something like this. And I think it's funny. Obviously, the seasoning container. All right. I should probably start like a pile for all this stuff somewhere. I'll just kind of do this, do these like right here or something. Also doubles as seasoning for food. Yeah, if you're wild enough, you could definitely make some jambalaya, Alan. You're wild. Yeah, I mean, you definitely could. I don't think you should. It says don't. Here, let's see what it says on it. The 3BB Crawdust. Golly, let me hold still. The 3BB Crawdust is the soft plastic scent you've been looking for. The powdered scent is made from all natural ingredients and gives your lures an irresistible taste and smell. Looking for a competitive edge on the tournament? Marinate your baits with the 3BB Crawdust. Okay, but do not eat this. Not for human consumption. You guys see that right there? In a survival situation? Oh, man, you guys are funny. Y'all crack me up. That's hilarious. I mean, yeah, in a survival situation, you probably could. There's literally, look, there's bits of crawfish shells. Like, and that cross shell texture actually gives your bait more realism. So if you were to dust this on your jig, let's say a big old mama bass came up and crushed your jig, it would feel all these little bits of shell and the taste, and it's gonna feel more realistic. So extra protein, calcium, soup's on, right? You guys are hilarious, man. Oh man, that's funny. Y'all are some trolls, dude. I'm trying to figure out where to put this thing. Right here. Let's keep it in the camera view the whole time. Boom. Front facing center. How about that? Woo. All right. I can taste it from here. All right, let's get into some of the baits now, guys. So this is something that's like insane off rip. But I think I should try and... Should I just start out with the crazy stuff first? Should I just start out with the crazy stuff? There's some like it's all really cool looking stuff, but there's some stuff that's definitely more unique than others, and I feel like if I got into it, it would be nuts. All right, I've got some terminal here I could show, and I've got some crazy soft plastics, and I've got some normal soft plastics. What do y'all think? Go for it? Jonas says go for it. Man, tough decisions. All right, I'll just jump right into it then. We can get into some of the crazy stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold all of them in my hand. I can try. Jeez, all right. First up, guys. This is crazy. I'm reading only my chat. Bro, check this out. Oh, see, we already dropped one. I got sent so many of these. Loaded dice by Three Brothers Baits. These right here are a craze on the market. Everybody has been wanting to get some sort of a loaded dice. And these right here are some of the best on the market. And as you can see, it looks like there's some powder in there. That's actually the Three Brothers Baits crawdust that they put on all of the loaded dice before sending them out to package. So it'll kind of help that jig skirt material not stick together so much. And also it's going to add that craw kind of effect. Yeah, these are amazing. So if you've ever seen the JDM style fuzzy dice, these right here are kind of a play on that. But these are handmade in the USA. So they're a lot easier to get, a lot easier to source. They're more affordable. And, you know, you're backing a small company, a family-owned company. Again, I mean, they're not really that small anymore. You can find these on Dick's Sporting Goods, Tackle Warehouse, and Fish USA. But they are really nice. Yeah, they are expensive baits. They are very expensive baits. We've got a whole bunch of really cool different colors here. I know that this lighting's probably not doing it justice, but they look insane, dude. Check that out. We got a whole bunch of cool colors. This right here, I think it's called Sexy. It's supposed to be like a sexy shad. And they got two different sizes. So these right here are the larger size dice that they have. I think that's amazing, guys. That's white and chartreuse loaded dice. And then, like I said, they sent me a whole bunch, and we got a whole bunch of different colors. And Jonas, you asked if they have a pink. They got pink right there. I think that one's probably my favorite to go with, honestly. Like just a straight pink like that looks awesome. I can't wait to try this out. Drop shotting this on a bed. You could throw this on a wacky rig, of course. You could do a lot of different things with some loaded dice like this. And it's obviously a presentation that most bass aren't used to. They're not going to be seeing something like this that often. And obviously most people aren't going to be throwing something like this. So definitely pressured situations, conditioned fish where they're used to seeing stuff. This is amazing right here. That looks awesome. And then another color right here. We've got Junebug, classic. Everybody loves Junebug. We got black and blue. Another classic, just straight good colors called Bruiser, or black and blue. Then we've got white ice, which those look amazing, dude. It's got like holographic sparkle in them, and then it's clear plastic with the white skirt strand materials going through it. And then we got some more of these right here. Looks sick, dude. It's almost like a watermelon seed. Not exactly sure what the name of this one is called. I'd have to go online. Yeah, the pink one is bright, and I like the black and blue one as well. And then we got an all black one. Very cool looking. So, you know, if I wanted something that, you know, I could just throw something a little bit with a little bit of color, and then this one right here kind of just a straight all black when I don't want anything extra. Nice solid color. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of dice right there. That last one kind of reminds me of a white crappie. Which one? This one right here? Do you fish those weightless? Yeah. So you can fish this on a Wacky Rig weightless, and it's loaded with salt, as well as these are made with almost like a permanent plastic material that holds up to a lot of fish. It's really stretchy. So even though it only comes with 2 cubes, one of these cubes is going to last you dang 20 fish, maybe more. They're made to last. They're salted. They're made to sink. You can fish them weightless on a Wacky Rig. You can fish them on a drop shot. You can fish them on a Ned rig probably as well. There's a lot of different ways you could fish them, but I think the 2 ways I would definitely recommend, and probably that are going to be the most effective, are going to be weightless and drop shot. The one I said looks like watermelon seed. Yeah, this one right here looks awesome, dude. I like that. Gotta try them. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the thing is there's only a few companies in the fishing industry in general that makes some sort of a loaded dice like this, right? Like you got your Fuzzy Dice JDM ones, and you've got Three Brothers Baits with their loaded dice. And I think those are the 2 that I know of. I don't really know of any others. And the JDM ones are expensive. They're hard to get your hands on easy. Like sometimes, you don't exactly get the color you want. When it comes to Three Brothers Baits, if you go on their website, they have a ton of different colors, a whole bunch of different options that you might want to pick and choose from. I'm sure they're going to have one that's going to fit your needs, like definitely. I mean, I just showed y'all so many different colors, guys. I'll see if I can hold up as many as I can, but I don't know. Like there's some nice, like really nice looking colors right there. And again, I like the pink one, the white one, the June bug, literally everything that you could possibly want color wise. So if you don't find one that fits your needs, I'd be surprised. JDM is Japanese. Yep. Japanese domestic market. They're pretty hard to get your hands on. If you've ever seen the JDM fuzzy dice, they're difficult, and they're even more expensive than these. These are more affordable. So I recommend these, of course. Now, another thing that Three Brothers Baits has that's actually unique to them, that's kind of similar to their loaded dice, but something they made a play on, is, let's see if I can get to it real quick. You know what, it's kind of buried in here. Might be tough. I'm gonna have to pull them all out individually. All right. These right here are their loaded leech, and this is a bait that they actually designed themselves. So it's literally a nice little drop shot style worm, almost looks like a leech, and they've threaded skirt material through the tail, and they got them in some really cool looking colors. Again, got a nice cool pink. We got that June bug again, probably one of my favorite colors to throw, especially when you're talking about muddy, dirty water. Keep it in USA. Yeah, man, I think so. It's not a bad idea. I mean, they're a small family-owned business, like you're helping support like a family in the United States, and it's a more affordable option. Why not? Plus, I don't think that the fuzzy dice are made to be as durable as these. Anyways, this right here is called Smoke Purple. I think this color looks amazing. I'm going to take one of these out of the package and just show y'all exactly what it is. But this right here is the Loaded Leech by Three Brothers Baits. So Similar to the loaded dice, it's got that skirt material there in the tail end, which I think that just looks phenomenal. I mean, dude, look at that. That looks crazy. And it is made out of that same stretchy plastic, so these are going to hold up a lot better than your standard plastic. And also, I mean, that skirt material there, I think is going to just attract a whole bunch of bites. You could sit there and rig it on a drop shot, and then this right here would just bop up and down. Or you could rig it up on a Ned rig, same kind of concept. Oh man, that Ned rig would be lethal. The way the tail sits like that, I think that'd be nice. Or you could rig it up. There's so many different things you could do with it. Ned rig, maybe a finesse Nico rig. Maybe you wanted to rig it up on a drop shot, like I said. Maybe some sort of a finesse Texas rig even. There's, the possibilities are endless. Yeah, that should slam some smallies. That definitely could. Talk about crazy action. I agree. Flyer said 07A. Welcome in, Flyer. Welcome in. Please hit that like button. Talk about crazy action. Nuts looking. Do I have a Trump lure? No, I don't have a Trump lure. But I do think this would slam some smallies. This color right here is called GP Demon. Green Pumpkin Demon. Let's take this Hubba Bubba looking one out. This color right here is called Hubba. Hubba Bubba. Very cool looking though. I'm a fan of that as well. Really good springtime lure. Drop shot this, Nico rig this, you're going to catch fish. Again, it's got the skirt material in the tail. That is awesome. You want the Trump lure? I don't have one, man, but this right here is sick looking, dude. All right. So that's the loaded leech, guys. We've got it in a ton of different colors. This right here is kiwi. That's the smoke purple that I showed you guys just a minute ago. The green pumpkin demon, Hubba, and the June bug. And we're back to the kiwi, which I honestly love that kiwi color. So do I, but I haven't found it yet. If you do, let us know. These lures are fire. Yeah, man, I agree. Thank you very much. It's really cool, like, having two styles of, like, loaded soft plastics, and they're both made out of that really stretchy plastic. So really nice and durable. Throw this again on a drop shot or a wacky rig. You're going to get bit. But looks really nice. I definitely Ned rig this guy. I think he'd be phenomenal on a Ned rig. And actually, I'll show y'all what to pair it with here in a minute. You pair it with these guys right here. Three Brothers Baits also makes terminal tackle, and they sent us their EWG Ned head, which it's a really downsized finesse EWG in there, and a super downsized flat little Ned rig, or Ned head, I should say. And it comes in some really nice sizes. So 1/16 of an ounce, super light, super finesse, lightweight. And then this one right here is 1/8 of an ounce. So we got two options right here. Both of them look amazing. And I can't wait to try them both out. I'm probably going to, not even probably, I'm definitely going to throw these loaded leeches on the EWG Ned. And you have a completely 100% weedless profile that you could throw around on a spinning rod and probably catch the heck out of them. Definitely could see you slamming some smallies on these, Alan. I could definitely see myself probably catching some largies on it too. I wouldn't be surprised. It's just a really nice, unique profile that most people aren't throwing and most fish haven't seen. And when you're talking about fishing in today's day and age, it's been more popular than ever. So having something that most fish haven't seen before can really help. Give me 1 sec. Are you good? You okay? All right. Is there anything I can do for you? Checking on Nemi. Probably a crappie or two. Yeah, definitely could see myself catching some crappie. Let's keep going, guys. We got some more terminal tackle here. So something that's been really popular on the scene, guys, is forward-facing sonar, some sort of a hover minnow, some sort of a juggle minnow, you know, literally just live scoping, catching fish with some sort of a pintail style soft plastic or some sort of a bait fish style soft plastic. And I mean, you can't talk about like a bass fishing tournament without even mentioning it anymore. So now everybody's on the hover rig, which this right here is a hover rig made by Three Brothers Baits. It's got lead pretty much all the way through. This is a 3/16 all the way to the head there. And it's really cool kind of style concept. Uh, not a lot of people are really making a hover rig, so I'm really glad that Three Brothers Baits does have that in their lineup. I'm excited to show you guys how to rig a hover rig, how to thread this jig through basically, because it does look a little bit weird, of course, but I think it's going to catch the heck out of them. And I'm excited to get on the kayak and do some lake fishing, do some brush pile fishing, humps, main lake points, pretty much anything, any sort of structure that I can find. I'm going to try and drop a minnow down on them and see if we can catch some fish without using forward-facing sonar. Yeah, I think they're going to be great to use. Have I used lizards lately? That's what the bass are going for right now. Heck yeah, man. During springtime, I always throw a lizard. I think they're really effective, especially on bed. They're just a really aggressive profile. The bass want to scoop them up and move them off of their bed. Some more of the hover rigs right here. It's the 1/8 ounce, so a little bit lighter version. But again, it's got a nice, excuse me, not an EWG, a straight shank hook in there. It's the Gamakatsus though. And then we've got another style jig head made by Three Brothers Baits. This right here is the Three Brothers Baits headache head, and it's flat on either side. It literally almost looks like a round pill. And basically this right here is going to help your baitfish style minnows rock back and forth whenever you rig this up. So you'll thread on literally any sort of a pintail style soft plastic, baitfish style minnow, any kind of presentation like that that you like to throw. There's a bunch of different options out there. Winged flukes, needle shads, freeloaders. Those are kind of the popular ones, as the Rapala freeloaders definitely became extremely popular this past year. So anyways, the headache head is something that you'd rig up on there. You jig it up and down. It's going to help your soft plastic rock back and forth. It's also just a nice kind of different profile again that most fish haven't seen. It's got the double barb keeper there. And I'm excited to try these out. I've got some soft plastics that I'm going to show y'all that are inside of this box right here that are going to pair perfectly with the terminal that I just showed you. So yeah. Have you used lizards lately? That's what the bass are going for right now. Blue fleck lizards rock. Heck yeah, they do. I think they're a great color to throw. All right, guys. We're just going to start pulling out soft plastics and start having fun with it. I'm not going to be too specific on the order of things. So next up, we've got some swim baits. And this right here comes in a clamshell, which you got to love. The color is called Chartreuse Sexy. On one side, it's kind of goldish. And on the other side, it's literally like blue. So almost like a sexy shad. Yeah, literally looks like a sexy shad, but I guess a bit more chartreuse there on the bottom. Sexy chartreuse. I like it. Perfect for rigging up on an Alabama rig or alone, or threading as a trailer on a spinnerbait, a chatterbait, you name it. This can definitely get the job done. And we've got another color here. This is in electric shad. So it's not really showing up too well on camera. Oh, there it is. There's a really cool looking silver hollow bottom with some almost like purplish blue glitter that runs through it. And then on the top side, it's got the same glitter with a gray top. So a nice gizzard kind of shad profile. Do they make any hard baits like crankbaits? They don't make crankbaits, but they've got some other stuff like spinnerbaits, buzz baits, splatter baits, which you'll see here in a minute. It's a unique style bait that they make. So they got some cool stuff, and I think they probably would be working on crankbaits in the future if I had to guess, but this is just how far they've came now, and really they've came pretty far in such a short amount of time. So here's some more downsized finesse style swim baits. I wonder if I should try and change the lighting here. Do things look better from a certain angle? I don't know. We'll just keep rocking like this. It's fine. So we got these downsized swim baits. This is in black and blue. Very cool looking color right here. Obviously, we are all familiar with a black and blue, so I'm not gonna bore you to death, but I love black and blue. I think it's a cool color. And then this one right here is called Smallmouth Magic. Just got green pumpkin on top. The bottom's got that silverish kind of bottom, and it's got some blue fleck as well going through the top there on that green pumpkin. So, yeah, I like it. Bless you. Was that Bentley? Yeah. Dang, Bentley just sneezed. I don't know. That was the loudest dog sneeze I've ever heard. All right, we're gonna keep going through the box here. We've got. Oh, these are gonna be cool to show off. We got some of these right here. Yeah, you gotta have black and blue in the tackle box, straight up. Catches fish when nothing else will. Trying to adjust the lighting here. You know what? I might start taking these soft plastics out all the way because, you know, the bags are reflecting my lighting a little bit too much. But these right here are super cool. It's literally like a little Ned, like a Ned grub, and that's what they call them. So it's a Ned rigged jig trailer, which they have a Ned jig in here. I'll show y'all is a unique bait made by Three Brothers Baits. Again, they're really unique. They like making stuff that is something they've thought of themselves, which is something that we are also, you know, kind of proud of on the channel, coming up with our own content, our own videos. They make their own baits, and you know, this is something that they made themselves, and this is another bait that they designed themselves, and they've got a whole bunch of other stuff in here as well that's unique to their lineup. So that's a big reason why I partnered with them, and I really like some of the baits they have here. This looks amazing though. The Ned grub, that is green pumpkin, gold fleck, and purple fleck. You guys know purple's my favorite color, so we gotta have that. Like a crazy surf perch bait. Yeah, kind of does look perchish right there. I could see that. And then that's that watermelon candy, which looks amazing. But perfect little downsized finesse jig trailer. I'll take one of these out and show y'all. Which color do y'all want to see? Gotta go, but I'll be back. All right, sounds good, man. What color do y'all want to see? Watermelon party. This color right here is called War Eagle. And then this is the green pumpkin, gold, purple fleck. Y'all want me to take any of these out of the package and show y'all? Just let me know. Pumpkin. This one or this one? The green pumpkin. I'll open the green pumpkin one. All right. Open up this bait right here and pull one of these little guys out. That looks awesome. Super tiny little downsized, perfect grub trailer to throw on the back of a finesse jig. From a 1/4 ounce to a 3/16 to a 1/8. I think this is going to get the job done. I really like that. Obviously you split the appendages there in the middle so they separate and they flap back and forth. And you could also, you know, break off a nub or two if you needed to downsize it and throw it on an even smaller jig. But it's just a really nice downsized finesse trailer. And again, I love that purple and gold. Try and keep everything all nice and neat. All right, what's next? What's next? Oh, these are pretty cool. So, if y'all remember, I showed y'all the full-size ghillie grub right here. Well, this is the smaller, downsized version of the ghillie grub. It's literally the smallest size they have. It's a 2.8 size. This is a green pumpkin blue. This is black and blue. And this is like a clear purple and red. I'm a fan of that one right there as well. And just to show you something or tell you something about it, it's just, you know, again, a downsized version of the Gilly Grub. It's a 2.8 size instead of the 4.8, so 2 inches smaller. You could throw it on a drop shot again. Throw it on the Ned rig I showed you, the EWG Ned rig heads that they offer. This right here would be a perfect combination. You just rig him weedless, throw it on that little Ned head, put the Ned head right there, and hop him around on a spinning rod. You'd probably catch so many fish you'd go home with a sore arm. Honestly, like, I can't wait to do that. Like, I can't wait to try that. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I can't wait to really test this stuff out and put my money where, or put my mouth. What is it? Put my money where my mouth is. I don't know the saying, but I'm excited to try out these different techniques because I just know that they're gonna work. And again, the Gilly Grub comes in 3 different sizes. So this is a 3.8, 4.8, 3.8, 2.8. Just a little bit smaller, a little bit more downsized. Here, I'll see if I can hold them all up for y'all. Yeah, perfect. Very cool. All right. Moving on. Give me 1 second, guys. Need to get some water and check something. And then we'll keep pulling stuff out of the box. Oh, my bad. Here's a color I missed in the loaded leech. Black and blue. So it's just a black looking leech with some blue sparkle in it, and then it's got black and blue strand going through the tail end there, which if you look at the color of most leeches, they are like black and weird looking. So I think that's a perfect match the hatch kind of situation there, in my opinion. I don't know though. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find my water. Oh, here it is. Gotta stay hydrated. You already know what's going on. Gotta stay hydrated, boys and girls. Oh man, that feels good. I was losing my voice for a minute there. Give me 1 quick second. My bad, guys. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Give me 1 second, guys. Just setting some stuff up for this stream. I'm gonna put a little description in so that way people know what we're doing here. Hopefully, we can get some more people in. But we still got a whole bunch of stuff to unbox and show you guys. A whole bunch of different lures. I'm excited to get into some more of this stuff, guys. So just hang tight with me, and we'll get all this stuff opened up here in a minute. Box is still like more than half full. Hey, Bass Fishing ETC said, "What's up, Simon? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up with it? Welcome in. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all enter, please, and share the live stream to somebody if you haven't already. Man, I put a lot of time into these videos. Um, it takes a lot of time out of my day to even do the live stream. We've already been on here for like an hour and a half, and earlier it was like a whole hour too. So, yeah, I would appreciate you guys hitting that like button and sharing the stream out." Bro said, "Remember me." Heck yeah, I remember you, man. Alan Morris, start up the peace sign. What up, what up, what up? Of course I remember you, bro. Of course I remember, man. Welcome in. All right, let's get back to this unboxing, guys. I'm gonna focus on the unboxing. Hopefully I'll see something that catches y'all's eye. If y'all do, just let me know. I'll start taking some stuff out though. Next up, so give me one quick second. There we go. Should make the audio a bit better. All right, guys. So we've got the loaded leech, like I showed you guys before. Now this bait actually was inspired by their original leech. So they have a classic, just rigid worm that you could throw on a drop shot or a Ned rig. Again, like I mentioned, and instead of having the loaded tail end, you could get it unloaded and you get a few more extra baits in the bag, which this is probably something I'll fish on a drop shot. And this I'm probably going to go more on the Ned rig just because, I don't know, if I'm scooting something along the bottom, I want the soft plastic to be more durable. I don't think the leech is made out of the same stretchy plastic. This is just your straight, like, plastisol that you would find out of your, normal soft plastic. So just kind of a different thing to utilize in different situations. And I wanted to show y'all the difference between the loaded and the unloaded, which I think is really cool. It also looks like the, maybe the unloaded is, oh no, they're the same size. But yeah, I mean, that's really cool. So you got your loaded version and unloaded version. The loaded version, I think, is just a bit more expensive than the unloaded one. But again, like I said, you pick and choose what you want. And it comes in some really cool colors. So this right here is called J Money. I hope that's showing up really good. If not, I'll take one of these out of the package. I think that looks awesome. It's like a shiny on one side, green pumpkin on the other. I don't know, I like that. I'm a fan. And then we got the classic kiwi that I was showing you guys earlier. Probably one of my favorites. Alan said, looks good, man. Thank you. I think so as well. I think that it looks very good too. I like the leech, man. I think that's going to be a quality bait to throw on a drop shot. Straight up, like, I love to throw a drop shot. Like, it's one of my favorite presentations. I think it's extremely effective, but having something like this is just going to take it up another notch. So this right here is like green pumpkin dawn. It's like green pumpkin on one side with some blue fleck, and then on the other side it's like a morning dawn style worm. So I'm going to take one of these out and show y'all what they look like. Looks really cool. It's got green pumpkin, blue fleck on one side, and then on this side it's got that dawn. It's like a literally like a morning dawn. So that's awesome looking, guys, and a lot of tail action there. It's like a bulbous tail that kind of knocks back and forth. It just seems like it's really going to get bit. Again, for smallmouth, definitely, but also you could get bit on spots, or largies are going to eat this as well. It's just a nice downsized finesse profile, compact, really nice looking colors, and really good ways to present it. Ned rig, drop shot, you name it, it's going to catch fish. And lastly, we got one more color here. This is just that PB&J that I've showed you guys quite a few times now, so won't beat a dead horse. We're just going to keep it going, guys. Next up, we've got a new bait. Well, I guess a new bait to the live stream and to the channel, not to the Three Brothers Baits lineup. But this is their craw style type bait. It's a 3.5 inch craw. I'll just take one out here. This looks nuts, guys. This color is redbug, which I'm sure we're all familiar with redbug, but I've just never seen it in a craw. I think that looks amazing. But it's got these nice big appendages that seem like they're going to displace water, and then almost like a speed craw style body with the appendages on the side that's going to allow you to flip and pitch this guy in and out of cover, and he's just going to slink right through. Like, let's say this was a hole that you were pitching into and there was like a mat right here, would just kind of go right through, no problems. And yeah, definitely catch some fish. So yeah, I'm a big fan of that one right there. I like that. See if I can show you all this a bit better up close. Yeah, there we go. Now you can see it. Really cool crawfish style type bait. I like that. I'm a fan of it. And that color again is called redbug, which I don't feel like I see many craw style type baits in the color redbug, so I think that's really unique. Then here's another color I got, is green pumpkin, purple, and red fleck. There's that green pumpkin, red fleck, and purple fleck. Again, another cross style type bait, but very, very cool. I think it's going to displace a lot of water. You could thread it up on a Texas rig. You could flip and pitch it. You could cut it and thread it on a jig. Yeah, there's a lot you could do with this. And yeah, just nice, simple, classic craw bait. You can never go wrong with that. It's always good to have that. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm going to restart the stream. I'll have it opened up in